Okay, Watchmen leaders, just a quick devotion for today for you, especially those of you, your leaders. And so there's more of a bullseye on your back, more of a target. So I want to share a thought with you from Second Chronicles 35. Okay, so if you read the whole chapter, King Josiah did all of this incredible stuff, y'all. Revival. As a matter of fact, in verse 18, he had brought a Passover. It says, none of the kings of Israel had ever kept a Passover as Josiah did, involving all the priests and Levites. He brought a tremendous revival. He restored the book of the law. He tore down the Asherah poles. It was an amazing revival. And then, all of a sudden, in verse 20, it says that he got involved with a battle with the king of Egypt. The king's name was Necho, that he should have never gotten involved in. And the Bible says in verse 22 of 2 Chronicles 35, Josiah refused to listen to Necho, even though God had definitely spoken to King Necho. And he went out to battle instead, and he was wounded by the arrows, and he died shortly thereafter. And so, what an ignominious ending to a king who had brought such great revival and had so much more potential, but yet his life was cut short, and the flame of his revival was snuffed out. Because why? Because he got involved in a battle that he was not meant to touch. And so I thought of you guys as leaders. This mistake that he made was because things were going so well, he thought he could make the next decision without consulting the Lord, and that spelled his doom. The warning there for us as men, as leaders, is every step. It doesn't matter if we're coming out of revival or we just had a great breakthrough from God. Every step we take needs to be carefully before the Lord, trembling at his word and seeking his face in the fear of the Lord. And so as leaders, remember that our decisions have big ramifications, because we're not just leading our families, we're leading other men who are also leading their families, and we're being looked at in this community. And not every battle is meant for us to get involved in. So think about that, guys. I want you to ponder that. Go read 2 Chronicles 35. Read the story of Josiah, and then I would love for us to discuss that either in our next leaders meeting, or just throw your thoughts in the leaders chat group about your thoughts on him dying needlessly. Had he listened to the Lord and not gotten involved with that battle, Josiah's life would not have been cut short. Not every battle is for us to get involved in. I've learned that the hard way as well, and thank God I'm still here, but I wanted to share that with you, men. Tread softly before the Lord. Seek the Lord every day in everything you do, and God will lead and guide you. And that's the story of Josiah. King Josiah, one of the greatest kings of Israel, yet he ended much sooner than he should have. I wanted to share that with you guys.